and we will still have the marriage supper of the Lamb. You never hear angels talk about finance. In fact, if you want to annoy an angel, ask him, how shall this be? So the first thing we...
Wow. Wow. If you think you had that thing, you didn't hear it. I'm just telling you, better go back home and listen 3 times minimum. Then 7 times. 3, you're just starting. 7 at least. And then you will really know that you got something. Thank you so much, sir. That was so profound. Thank you, Deacon Boaz, for education too. So we're going to move faster now. I wanted purpose to be established very clearly because we miss it immediately. Purpose is out of it. You are not even in the list that is being considered if you miss purpose. So that's why we had to a bit faster. Now we'll come to Mommy Remy again, and we want to ask, was there any time you struggled or you fought with God when God was beginning to speak to you about governance? When God was asking you to enter that sphere, was there any time you struggled? Was there any challenge you faced? I'm going to merge it with another question, and that is, what are some of the limiting beliefs you've seen in your position to mentor some believers into coming into that sphere and all of that? What's some of the limiting beliefs you've met, and did you have any of those challenges? Thank you.
Thank you. So I will talk in a way that we understand, because I'm also evolving. And usually when we talk about governance, and thank one of the people that has helped me on this journey. Please just help me thank Prophet Babs. And truly, this generation is a gift to governance, is a gift to politics. Eyes have not yet seen, because I know this man of God, I can't even begin to, but that's not what I'm answering now. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, I had doubts. I struggled. And I struggled not because I was new to politics. I was new to governance. I was born in it. I took journeys with my father, thank God he's still alive, to many presidents in this nation. I grew up in an environment where we hosted virtual. I was like, number one, why? I'm a woman. Hello. Between politics and governance, because there's a but what will keep you in that space is politics. So, and yesterday when I was thinking about this, I was talking to the Lord, and I said to the Lord, is it possible, now hear me, is it possible that this is the gimmick and a strategy of the enemy to keep us out of that space? Because when you hear that name, what comes to you is annoyance. You don't even want to go into the space. But guess what? That's where God has called you to be. Jesus Christ was the greatest politician. So when I knew all this, it gave me confidence to go into it. Now, coming back to your second question, let me talk to all the ladies in the house. I've made it my own personal calling to call every woman that, even if you just don't come to me and say, God said, or I had a dream. See, you will see me in your face, even in your dream. Because we need you to come into that space. We are nurturers by nature. And we have found that this space was left without any nurturing. So it looks like a jungle. because you feel you have not been called. So one of the things that I see is that when I talk to the young ones, when I talk to especially millennials, they have every reason not to come to this space. And just going to close with this because I may not have the time to talk about it. I did a simple exercise all throughout this month. 2 things I was looking out for. I asked people, do you have your voter's card? I'm not here to, I'm not campaigning. But you cannot influence a culture. You cannot change a culture that you are not part of. And I was so sad. I'm telling you, maybe 2 out of 10 people that I asked. 2, at the last count that I checked, there's something called NEL Fund. If I said I should do a show of hand now, both parents and students, if they've signed up for it, in the north is still better. In the south is horrible.